Welcome, my friends, to another expedition in truth. This is your host. I'm your host. I'm back again. My name is Brent Souls, and this is the Reality Zone. Welcome back again. It's been a while since I've done a video, but I had some personal issues to deal with and such. But I am back, and I got another video. I got something to talk about. I'm going to get right into it. This woman named Andrea Serrano, who's 33, had an affair with a 13-year-old boy, and this 13-year-old got her pregnant. They had sex many times, and he got her pregnant. Well, she didn't serve any jail time. She's not going to. This happened in Colorado, and she's not going to serve any jail time. And I say good for her and good for the 13-year-old. Now, I'm going to tell you why. He's 13, all right? Let's get to the point. He's a teenager. He's a young teenager. What do you think teenage boys think about, want, and crave? Half the time they think about and talk about with each other about banging some woman, a grown woman somewhere, and they fantasize about it. We all did it when we were that age. And basically, he found her. It doesn't say how, but he found her. And they got intimate, and he banged her, got her pregnant, and she's having his baby. Well, like I said, the prosecutor, the judge said, okay, well, this is your first offense and everything, you're going to get off, all right? But you do have to register as being a sex offender. That's basically, that was about it. But I say good for that 13-year-old. You want to know why? Because, like I just said, this is what teenage boys crave. This is what they want. This is what they fantasize about banging some older woman. A girl, yes, but women is a prime target. And this 13-year-old, this 13-year-old, he got lucky and he did it. And he's got, believe me, he's got a lot of street cred towards him right now. I mean, right now he's getting the high fives from everyone. And I want to say this. You know, I don't know, and I know you real men out there. You real men. You real men. I'm talking about the real men. Not these wussy, half-baked, half-witted, limp-wristed, woke guys out there. I'm talking about you real men. You know darn well I'm telling the truth. When you were 13, yes, you wanted it. You wanted to bang some older woman. And this kid got lucky and he did. Now, I want to say this, you know, I don't know why they just don't go ahead and make it legal. Just go ahead and make it legal for teenage boys. If they want to have sex with their teachers, go ahead and let them. Just go ahead and, I say, go ahead and let them. You know, a real man, they will say that. Go ahead and let them. I mean, if they want to bang them, they're going to bang them anyway. That's what they're doing now anyway. So if they want to bang the teachers, go ahead and let them. Bang their brains out. But if they get pregnant, well, they have to deal with it. When I was 13, my father took me aside, and he said, if you get a woman, he didn't say a girl, he said, if you get a woman pregnant, don't come to me. You're man enough to produce that child. You're man enough to take care of it. And I said, okay, fine, cool. And he said, I'm telling you this because, hey, boys are going to be boys. So if they want to bang their teachers, you know, I'm absolutely all for it. Let them do it. Let them go ahead and bang away. But let's just let them suffer the consequences if they do. Now, you people, some of you out there listening, said, oh, that's too young. Are you crazy? Like I said, remember, they're teenage boys. They get horny if the wind blows too hard, okay? And that's what they think about all the time, especially you women out there. Some of you women are so dumb, you don't even realize the teenage boys do get horny. You wouldn't believe the conversations I've had, but with women, and they don't even know this. Grown women, and they don't know this. They say, well, they're too young. And I say, you know what? If a teenage boy puts a Glock to your head and beats you and rapes you, are you going to say to court, to the prosecutor and to the judge, well, he's too young, he didn't know what he was doing? Then the story changes. It's different when it hits home. But anyway, I digress. If they want to have sex with their teachers, go ahead and let them. Just go ahead and let them. And let the chips fall where they may. Let them go ahead and take care of the child and have to pay child support and be a man. They're, like my father said, they're man enough to produce that baby. They're man enough to take care of it. So I say go ahead and let it be legal. No problem whatsoever. I mean, teenage boys have been having sex, and boys, period, 12, 13, have been having sex with women since the beginning of time. This is nothing new, and it's still going on today in other countries in the world. The United States has this big hang-up about boys having sex with women. I mean, they just, especially the white culture, for some reason, just lose it. But they had no problem, or they subside, when it's a 30-year-old man marrying a 16-year-old teenager. Oh, that's more acceptable. But you talk about that same 16-year-old teenager being involved with an older woman, there's a problem. So they should just go ahead, make it legal. They want to bang their teachers, go ahead and let them. Just go ahead and let them. And let the chips fall where they may. Listen, they are going to do it whether you agree with it or not. Let them go ahead and bang the teachers. They're going to do it anyway. And like my father said, boys are going to be boys. When they reach that age, 12, 13, 14, you cannot stop normal human biology. You will not be able to stop it. So especially you women out there, you mothers, stop trying to stop biology. When a girl has her time of the month, you don't try to stop that. Boys are the same way. They reach a certain age and their hormones go nuts from that time to the day they die, whether you want to realize it or not. And some of you women out there think that teenage boys especially think about rainbows and lollipops and never think about sex. Wrong answer. And I got a news flash for you, and I got some farmland on Mars to sell you if you believe that. If you are that dumb to believe that. These boys they're going through their natural biological process, and being horny is a natural biological process. They're growing up. Their hormones are going nuts. Any doctor will tell you that. So go ahead. I say let them go ahead, have sex with the teachers what they want, and let the chips fall where they may. Make it legal. Go ahead, make it legal. Okay, they get the teacher pregnant, just let them know, hey, you gotta man up. Literally man up. You produce that baby, you gotta take care of that baby now. So go ahead, let them do what they want to do, naturally anyway. Let them go ahead and do it. Hey, I don't see what the problem is. Go ahead and just let them do it. I mean, there's quite a few of us guys out there, we had our first time when we were teenagers. But the men, I'm going to tell you something, these wimpy, limp-wristed men that are saying, oh, that's wrong, that's just wrong, that's just wrong. Two things. They are either jealous of these young teenager boys, or they didn't get any. I'm willing to bet 99% of them, or 9 out of 10 of them, didn't get any until they're in their mid or late 20s. I'm serious. They didn't get any until their mid or late 20s. Some of them still haven't got it. And they don't want other boys to get it because they didn't get it until later or didn't get it at all. And believe it or not, some of them are jealous because of it. They're not men. Mentally, they're still boys, those that think like that. The real men know that their sons, when they reach that age, 12, 13, he's going to be, now on the internet, my day is getting Playboys and Penthouse and Score magazine and all that kind of stuff. But they know that's what their sons are going to be doing. When my father first saw my magazines when I was 13, you know what he did? He looked at me and he said, oh, well, boys are going to be boys. And that was it. That was it. And he didn't have anything else to say about it. And I wish there were real men around today, but they've been so feminized that they believe this stuff about, oh, it's wrong, it's wrong. So fight. So what you're saying is they should fight their natural biological urges. That's what you're telling these boys. You limp-wristed men out there that call yourselves men. Nothing but a bunch of wusses. Prime wusses. You're not men. Because men understand boys because they were one. And for these men and these women to beat down these boys and tell them it's wrong, give them some kind of psychosis, you're sick. You're really sick. Just let boys be boys. As long as it's not, anything really obtrusive. Just let it be. And I'm Brent Souls, and that's it for me. Camera got out of place there. I'm Brent Souls, that's it for me, and I'll see you next time around. And, that's it. I'll see you. See you back on the next Reality Zone.